Hello, my internet sleepyheads. Welcome back to another edition of Doodling. I hope you had a good day. I hope you got done what you wanted to do. Saw the people you wanted to see. And enjoyed being part of the human race. Because that's what we're stuck with. For better or worse. But I think mostly for the better. We got deep and philosophical right away, didn't we? Well, I had a pretty good day. I am learning in my new position at my work and adjusting to the things I have to do. And I really enjoy it. I am working on creating a new system that hopefully will help our team work better together and smarter together. But it's in the very beginning stages of planning out. So I have to learn a bit more before I can fully present it to the team. Because it has to work for everybody, the process, and it has to save them time and energy. And in a creative department, those things are important in any department, but we have a pretty good, close-knit team that I work with. My goal is to help the team become better. So it's interesting. I'm learning that getting feedback is important because everybody has a perspective and a way in which they accomplish their job, which needs to be taken into account in any system. So I can't set the process up just for myself. I have to take everybody's responsibilities into account. And the only way I can do that is by getting their feedback and talking to them and appreciating what they're trying to accomplish. And making a process that will help them do their job in a less stressful way, hopefully. That's the goal anyway. So while it may be boring talking about processes and forms and who does what first, it is important. Because when you don't have a process, then people are not on the same page. Figuratively, and sometimes literally, when you're talking about making books and pamphlets. And sometimes the chaos and the confusion is easier in the short term. But in the long term, things go by and things happen. And things get established as ways of doing things, but nobody really understands why. So it's important to step back sometimes and just say, is there a better way to do it? And we all need to come together and come up with that way. So I have to make sure that I'm listening and hearing what people are saying, which is sometimes easy to forget to do when you get caught up in the excitement of doing something new. But I work with some really good people. So I know we're going to come to a really awesome conclusion. And then we can get the boring stuff behind us and move on to just creating good work that our clients want and that will help our clients accomplish their goals of communicating, getting the word out. So if you watched my last video, you know that I have some new ties that I bought. And I wore those to the office. I have to say it was kind of fun. No, I don't know fun, but it was nice to dress a little bit more professionally. People like the ties, so that's good. And I didn't spill anything on them at lunch or when I was cleaning a table or any other time. So that's good. I would hate to have ruined a tie on the first day of wearing it. That wouldn't have been fun. And I moved into my new office probably about 70%. I still have a bookshelf to get, so I have stacks of books in my office waiting for my new bookshelf. Once that happens, I can think about putting some artwork on the walls, maybe. that'll be interesting. Someone made a comment on one of my other doodling videos that I should do some erasing. And it sounded like a great idea. The only problem is I need to find a good eraser. The eraser on this pencil is practically non-existent. So it would not do well at erasing pencil lines. I think it might actually tear the paper. So I need to find a kneadable eraser that's soft and I can make it into any shape I want. And then erase things. I think that'll be the best way to do it. I love kneadable erasers. They make drawing a whole lot more fun because they are very good at picking the pencil marks off the paper, but also being pliable enough that you can shape them very specifically, very sharply, to pick up just the amount that you want to pick up off the paper. So I'll have to get one of those. Maybe I'll do some erasing videos. Maybe pull up one of my old drawings and do nothing but erasing. So that might be interesting. I also need to find a good pencil sharpener. I have an awesome pencil sharpener at work, which I definitely made sure made the move to my new office. But here at my house, I do not have a good pencil sharpener. So I have to sharpen this with my knife, which is okay, but it's definitely a little rough on the pencil. My favorite type of pencil sharpener are the electronic ones, followed closely by the large hand crank type that people have in schools, or I used to have when I was going to school, mounted on the wall somewhere. You put the pencil in one end and turn the crank, and it's a very satisfying sound and feel as the sharpener cut into the wood and shaved off pieces of it, and then ground the lead of the pencil into a very sharp point. I need to find one of those. So that I can have nice sharp pencils for these videos. And not have to worry about the pencil getting too dull. Well, this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.